Good morning, class 12C. We will now begin with a question. Manoj, Naveen and Deepak, 3 partners are there. Sharing profits and losses in the ratio 4:3:2. Sharing profits and losses in the ratio 4:3:2. This is a question from Partnership Retirement. The balance sheet means the old balance sheet of the firm was as followed. Check out the balance sheet of the firm. On the liability side, you have creditors. Creditors worth rupees 7,000 and capital balances 50,000, 39,000 and 30,000. 50,000 for Manoj, 39,000 for Naveen and 30,000 for Deepak. Deepak is also the retiring partner. On the asset side, we have cash in hand of rupees 5,900. Cash of rupees 5,900. Debtors 19,019 in the inner column, minus provision on debtors, minus 1,400, which is the provision on debtors. Then you have stock of rupees 13,500, 13,500. Plant and machinery 18,000, 18,000. Motor car, an asset for the business. Motor car worth rupees 20,000. Building is at rupees 48,000. Building is at rupees 48,000. And goodwill, it is the old goodwill of the firm. It stands at rupees 3,000. Goodwill at rupees 3,000. Now the following adjustments took place. Check out the following adjustments. Deepak retired and on the above date as per the following terms. Deepak retired as per the following terms. Goodwill of the firm was valued at 21,000. Goodwill of the firm, first point, new goodwill. Goodwill of the firm was valued at 21,000. Point number 2, stock to be appreciated. Stock to be appreciated by 10%. Stock to be appreciated by 10%. Provision for doubtful debts. Provision for doubtful debts should be 5% on debtors. Provision for doubtful debts should be 5% on debtors. Means if it is less, you will provide in the revaluation account. If it is more, you will remove it. You will write it off and writing it on the buy side of revaluation account. Machinery is to be valued at 5% more than its book value. Simply you will calculate 5% of the balance sheet amount of machinery and you will add on the revaluation, add in the revaluation account on the buy side. Motor car, an asset which was a previously existing asset. It is revalued at how much? It is revalued at 15,500. Earlier it was shown with rupees 20,000, but now it is revalued at 15,500. The retiring partner took over motor car. The retiring partner took over motor car at this value. The retiring partner took over the motor car at this value.
All the teachers, please make sure before going home you give your biometrics. Before going home, you have to have
point number 6
of yours for attendance. Thank you.
Deepak be paid, P-A-I-D, Deepak be paid rupees 2000 in cash, means when his account will be settled, paid 2000 in cash, and the balance was transferred to his loan account. And the balance was transferred to his loan account. Show necessary journal entries. Show necessary journal entries. Prepare revaluation account, partners capital account, and balance sheet of the new firm. Okay, is there any doubt about the question? Since this is not from your book, you need to have it properly. It should be there in your registers. Shall we move ahead with the solution?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So we shall now move to the solution. First of all, we will make the partners revaluation account. Now the adjustments that will take place will be the stock is to be appreciated with 10%. How much is the amount of stock? 13,500. And its 10% will be rupees 1350. Next, provision on debtors should be 5% of the debtors. Now, when you calculate 5% of rupees 19,000, it will
Excuse me,
come
ma'am.
rupees.
Ma'am, you have muted yourself.
I'm sorry. Okay, are you able to listen to me now? Stock. Stock will be appreciated by 10%. 13,500 is the amount. 10% of it will go to the buy side of revaluation account. Then you say provision on debtors. It was to be made at 5% only. Now 19,000 ka 5%, you will find out, and the extra amount has to be reduced. It is 950 rupees which was to be reduced. But you already have a provision of 1400. When you calculated 500, it came out to be rupees 950 only. So how much is the extra provision? You have to write it. This will be rupees 450. What else you have to do? Machinery is to be valued 5% more. Increase the amount of machinery by 5%. Rupees 18,000 into 5%. That will come out to be rupees 900. Now what you have to do is motor car. It is to be revalued at 15,500. So you see, motor car, since it is an asset, the previous value is rupees 20,000, which was shown in the books, minus how much is to be reduced to 15,500. What is the amount of reduction? 20,000 minus 15,500. So this will turn out to be rupees 4,500. Now find out, this side is smaller. 3,500 minus 1,350 minus 450 and minus 900. This will bring you the loss on revaluation. By loss on revaluation. How much will be the amount for Manoj, Naveen and Deepak? Manoj's capital account, Naveen's capital account and Deepak's capital account. Divide, how much is the loss? The loss is rupees 1800. Divide rupees 1800 in the ratio 4:3:2. 1800 to be divided in 4:3:2. This shall be the loss. How much is the amount? 800, 600 and 400. On the outer column, the total loss you are going to write. Now equal this. Any confusion with the revaluation account? It was very clear and simple. Note it down, then we will move to the journal entries. Okay, should we start discussing the journal entries? Note it down. Just a minute. Okay, shall we continue writing with the journal
Yes,
entries? Okay, now they say do the required journal entries. The first journal entry that we are going to do is for the goodwill, because goodwill is already existing in the books. How much is the amount of goodwill which was already existing? It was rupees 3,000. So write down the journal entry. Manoj's capital account debit, Naveen's capital account debit, Deepak's capital account debit to goodwill, being old goodwill written off, being existing goodwill or old goodwill written off. And how will you divide it? You will divide rupees 3,000 in the old profit sharing ratio. Divide 3,000 in 4:3:2. Divide rupees 3,000 in 4:3:2. Written with the entry 3,000 into 4:3:2. How much is the amount for Manoj? ₹1,333. 1,333 is for Manoj. For Naveen, it is rupees 1,000. And for Deepak, it is 667. For Manoj, it is 1,333. For Naveen, it is 1,000. And for Deepak, it is 667. A total of rupees 3,000. What will you write in the narration? Goodwill, existing goodwill written off. The next journal entry will be for the new goodwill. Now for the new goodwill, we have to make the calculations. Just check it out. Now the new goodwill stands at rupees 21,000. What you have to do? Out of this 21,000, find out the share for Deepak, who is the retiring partner. So his share is 2/9. For 21,000, 2/9 has to be 4,667. 4,667. Now this 4,667 has to be compensated by Manoj and Naveen, who are the gaining partners. So this will be divided among Manoj and Naveen in their gaining ratio. Now to find out their gaining ratio, because there is no such information provided to us, their old ratio continues to be their gaining ratio. That is 4:3. Now divide 4,667 as 4/7 and 4,667 as 3/7. So I will now this much Manoj will pay and then Naveen will pay. 11C there. Shresht, right? Okay. So the amount is 2,667 and 2,000. So this is the amount which is paid as a compensation by Manoj, and this is the amount which is paid by Naveen. Now what shall be the journal entry? The journal entry is compensating partners account debit to retiring partners capital account. Manoj is compensating, so Manoj's account will be debited. Naveen is also compensating. He is the gaining partner. Naveen's capital account will be debited. To whom? Who is the retiring partner? To Deepak's capital. Manoj is paying 2,667. Naveen is paying 2,000 and Deepak is receiving 4,667 in total. Compensation for goodwill made in the gaining ratio. This is the second journal entry. Compensation for goodwill made in the gaining ratio. Is this clear to each one of you? Come on, is this clear to each one of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Alright, please copy down, then we will move to the journal entries of revaluation account. Has everyone copied? Shall we move? Okay. The next journal entry that will be for revaluation account is all the things on the buy side debit to revaluation account. So what all do you see there? Stock will be debited. So the third journal entry that you write after goodwill is for revaluation. So stock is on the buy side, stock debit. Provision for debtors debit. How much is the amount for stock? 1350. So stock debit with 1350. Provision for doubtful debts. Debit with how much? Debit with rupees 450. Remember 1400 minus 950. 450. And what else is to be debited? Plant and machinery. It is also increasing. Plant and machinery account debit, and plant and machinery will be debited with 900. So stock debit, provision for doubtful debts debit, and plant and machinery debit to revaluation account. To revaluation account. And this counts for a total of 2700. 2700. 1350 plus 450 plus 900. 2700. Increase in the value of assets on revaluation. The narration is increase in the value of assets on revaluation. Next, what is happening? There is an increase in the value, there is a decrease in the value of motor car. So revaluation account debit to motor car. Next journal entry number 4, revaluation account debit to motor car. And there is a decrease in rupees 4,500. So revaluation account debit to motor car. 4,500. What will you write? In the brackets, decrease in the value of motor car. Now there is one more journal entry, children, where this asset, motor car, is being taken over by a partner, right? You see the retiring partner Deepak is taking away the motor car. So you can add one more journal entry to this when the retiring partner takes away an asset. There becomes a journal entry, Deepak's capital account debit to motor car. Deepak's capital account debit to motor car. And at what amount is he taking away the asset? He is taking it away at rupees 15,500. So you note down this journal entry. Alright, so you will write motor car taken over by Deepak. Motor car taken over by Deepak. And the amount is rupees 15,500. So you will debit Deepak's account who is taking away the car, and you will credit the asset because it is now going away from the business. The next journal entry will be for loss on revaluation. What shall be the journal entry, Umi? For loss on revaluation? Or anyone else? Yes, speak.
Revaluation account debit to profit and loss account.
I don't think that I should be moving ahead with the syllabus because you people don't know this only. Arif, Fatima, what shall be the entry when there is a loss on revaluation? On which side of revaluation account have you written the partner's name? टू साइड और बाई साइड? बाई साइड लिखा है ना. अच्छा, तो जब बाई साइड लिखा है और उसकी जर्नल एंट्री बनाएंगे तो क्या लिखेंगे? पार्टनर्स कैपिटल अकाउंट को डेबिट करेंगे. or to revaluation account. This you can do from ledger only. This you can do from revaluation account only. Manoj's capital account debit, Naveen's capital account debit, Deepak's capital account debit to revaluation account, which simply means that there is a loss on revaluation. Had there been profit on revaluation, तब हम लिखते revaluation account debit to partner's capital account. This time, since it is a loss, Manoj's capital account debit, Naveen's capital account debit, Deepak's capital account debit to revaluation account. What is the share of loss of Manoj? What is the share of loss?
800.
Okay, so in front of Manoj you write 800. What is the share of loss for Naveen?
600.
600 you write in front of Naveen. Naveen debit with 600. What is the share of loss for Deepak?
400.
So you debit Deepak with 400. And how much is the total loss? 8 plus 6 plus 4. How much is the total loss?
1800.
It is rupees 1800. So to revaluation account with rupees 1800. What shall be the narration? Loss on revaluation transferred to partner's capital account. Loss on revaluation transferred to partner's capital account. Got it? Now there is one last journal entry when they are saying settle the retiring partner's capital account. Settle by how? Settle by paying him rupees 2000 in cash and the balance will be transferred to his loan account. Now check out the journal entry. You will not be able to write the amount just now because this will require the balance of the retiring partner Deepak's capital account balance. Check out the journal entry first. So the last entry will be Deepak's capital account debit to cash. Credit what goes out? So you are paying him cash. According to the question, how much cash are you paying him? You are paying him rupees 2000. Debit का amount अभी हम लिखेंगे. To cash account. And the remaining amount will go to Deepak's loan account. Deepak after retirement instead of being a partner, he will now turn to be a creditor. और जब दीपक एक creditor बन जाएगा, उसका loan account create हो जाएगा. जो balance payment है जो दीपक को करना था and नवीन और मनोज ने नहीं किया है, they will transfer this amount to Deepak's loan account. To Deepak's loan account. Now, this shall be the balancing figure of partner's capital account. 3 columns will be there. Manoj, Naveen and Deepak. जो दीपक के कॉलम का balancing figure होगा वो यहाँ पर लिखेंगे. Balancing figure of Deepak's capital account. Now when you know both the aspects of the credit side, you will add them together, 2000 plus this amount. The total will go here. Deepak's capital account will be debited with 2000 plus the balancing figure of his partner's capital account, and this will go to Deepak's capital account. And here you will write cash paid to Deepak and balance transferred to his loan account. And balance transferred to his loan account. This is it. This shall be the last journal entry. After this, you have to make partner's capital account, try that out and find out the closing balances. Can you see the journal entry now? Deepak's capital account will be debited with the total to cash account because you have paid him rupees 2000 in cash, and to Deepak's loan account. Deepak's loan account shall be the amount which you have to pay him later. And this is the balancing figure of Deepak's capital account. Copy it down and that's it. Your homework is to make partner's capital account. Alright? Thank you. See you on the next turn.